Summer's here, and Nordstrom has everything you need for your best dress season ever. From beach days and weddings to weekend getaways and your everyday wardrobe. Discover stylish options under $100 from tons of your favorite brands like Mango, Skims, Princess Polly, and Madewell. It's easy too with free shipping and free returns, in-store order pickup, and more. Shop today in stores, online at Nordstrom.com, or download the Nordstrom app.
On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages. Whether it's a voice call, message, or sending a password. To WhatsApp, it's all just this. So whether you're sharing the streaming password in the family chat or trading those late-night voice messages that could basically become a podcast, your personal messages stay between you, your friends, and your family. No one else. Not even us. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
This is Optimal Relationships Daily. How to Break Up with Somebody in 7 Steps, Part 2, by Eddie Corbano of lovesagame.com. Number 4. Know what to say and how to say it. Be prepared. This is anything but easy. You have to be well prepared. You have to know what to say in advance. You must realize that your partner is shocked. Even if the breakup announced itself a long time ago for you, it'll come out of the blue for him or her. The no contact before can soften this. There can be various reactions. Depending on the personality of your partner, there can be denial, crying, begging, aggressiveness, even abuse. Try to stay calm whatever happens. Never let this end in a fight. Here is a short guideline on how to behave when delivering the message. Always be understanding, no matter how your partner reacts. Say that you're sorry that things have not worked out. Be prepared for questions. Look at your list of reasons before you meet. Try to avoid intimate body contact. Be confident. If you've not been dominant in your relationship, be it now. And never be cold. Number 5. Always be clear that it's unquestionably over. This is the most tricky part. Never ever let there be any doubt that your relationship is over. You've made your decision. Stick to it whenever you talk to your partner. Never give any hope. The clearer you are, the better and easier it is for the person in the long run. Always keep in mind, there is no painless way. This may sound cold-hearted, but it isn't. The earlier he or she accepts that it's over, the earlier he or she can start the healing and separation process. Never say, maybe sometime we could get together again. A part of me still loves you. I never loved anybody as I loved you. Okay, give me some time to think it over. Or we can still be friends. Even if all of this is true, you must not say it out loud. It doesn't help. I know it's tempting sometimes to say all of this, especially if there are still feelings from your side. You'll feel the urge to ease the pain by saying something he or she wants to hear. But this is wrong for 2 reasons. You're giving false hope and delaying the healing process, and you're getting off your course. You've deliberately thought this through in step 2, and you have decided to break up. Don't let anybody talk you out of that decision. There simply is no way without pain. If you're harsh, then you appear heartless. If you're not firm, then they will think that there is still hope. This is a very narrow path. Find a healthy way through the middle and stay the person you are. Number 6. Give an opportunity for closure. When you break up with someone, that person often remains in a state of shock for several days. Often he or she cannot remember what was said during the breakup, let alone understand the causes or your reasons that led to it. In this case, he or she will seek closure. Here's a definition of the term closure. In psychology, closure may refer to the state of experiencing an emotional conclusion to a difficult life event, such as the breakdown of a close interpersonal relationship or the death of a loved one. By closure, I mean a resolving conversation about the reasons for the relationship breakup and an opportunity to say goodbye. After a few days, not longer, offer a dialogue, a conversation where you can discuss your reasons for the breakup and why you think that your relationship has been going nowhere. Often they will ask for it themselves. You'll encounter a lot of resistance and arguments here, but that's why I asked you to make that list in step 2. Remember, the goal is not to make the other person understand. He or she will not, no matter what you say. Understanding will not come until later in their recovery. Your goal is to give the feeling of an ending and a goodbye. Try to emphasize the sense of farewell by wishing them all of your best for his or her life and deliberately leading to a parting. This will not be easy for you because the person is still close to your heart. Remember, stay strong. This is important. Number 7, help them with no contact. The no contact rule is one of the most important premises for healing from a breakup. But sometimes the urge to call or meet is so strong that many can't resist. Help them with this. Do not go to places where you might meet. If they call or email you, keep the response short and non-personal. Never call, email, or text message first, not even to ask how they're feeling. Most of the time, the one who breaks up has to learn as well that it's over. By following the no contact rule, you help yourself and your ex-partner. Conclusion. Now you have a list of 7 steps showing you how to break up with someone. They will make the difficult task easier for both parties. I know that the whole process is excruciating, but please keep in mind that a broken relationship is a deadlock. Not only is it stopping you from living a fulfilling love life, but it can also harm your self-esteem and confidence, not to mention your happiness. Once you've made the decision, act upon it. After you've accomplished this arduous task, you are one step closer to fulfillment. I promise. You just listened to part 2 of the post titled, How to Break Up with Somebody in 7 Steps by Eddie Corbano of lovesagame.com.
With the Venmo debit card, you can Venmo everything. Your favorite band's merch? You can Venmo this. Or their next show? You can Venmo that. Visit Venmo.me/debit to learn more. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. pursuant to license by MasterCard International Incorporated. Card may be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted. Venmo purchase restrictions apply.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Knowing you could be saving money for the things you really want, like that dream house or ride, is a great feeling. That's why the State Farm Personal Price Plan can help you save when you choose to bundle home and auto. Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
And thanks a lot to Eddie for both today's segment and yesterday's. Now, overall, Eddie has definitely prepared us for many either challenging or unexpected parts of the breakup process, which is super helpful. But as you take all of this into consideration and use it to your advantage if you're preparing a breakup, also don't forget to leave room for the unplanned. Each couple is different, each breakup is different, and taking a formulaic approach may not help you 100% of the way through, even though it may help you quite a bit. Ultimately, there still has to be some individuality to this process, and it may have to stretch beyond that 4th step of knowing what to say and how to say it. Not to mention, if you get too wrapped up in the scheduling aspect of this breakup, you may find yourself distracted from or rejecting of your own feelings, looking instead to numb yourself with the specificity of these instructions. Yes, they can help, but make room for a little bit of messiness just in case, or plan for a little bit of messiness. Okay, and on that note, everyone, we're going to wrap up another episode of ORD. Thanks as always for joining. I hope you enjoyed both parts of this post, and be sure to come on back tomorrow where we will start our parenting leg of the week and where your optimal life awaits.